welcome back to Budget Stuff Save Repeat. I'm Melissa. I am so excited to do this video today. Thank you so much. If this is your first time or if you're returning, thank you for being here. Today I'm going to be stuffing my road to save whatever I saved this year. I haven't really labeled it. I have a goal to just keep going to see what I can save this year. Last year, my goal was $15,000, and I met that goal. But this year, I just want to take the limits off. So every extra dollar I get, I put into these savings challenges, and I'm just excited because today I'm going to finish one. Yay! So it's an exciting time. It's a beautiful day. Let's get into this. So I have $870 here to stuff. So definitely we have extra money. $500 comes from my allowance. My husband and I take our salary checks and we put it into a joint account, and then I transfer our allowance, that's what we call it, and it goes into our separate checking accounts, and we can do whatever we want with that money. We don't check in with each other for those accounts. So I have been saving mine. I've been putting it into these challenges. I save up for the year. I unstuff at the end of the year, and then I allocate my money for my self-care throughout the upcoming next year. So everything I'm doing now is for 2026, and it has just been working out wonderfully. I've been spending less and having more, and I'm just having a ball with this. This is such a fun way to save. So 500 came from my allowance. $309 came from a credit card reward. So I am not a fan of credit cards. I do not recommend this to anyone, but I have a Capital One account, and they were offering me a credit card, and they were saying, hey, spend $500, we'll give you $100. I ignored it. Then they upped it to $200. I ignored it. Then they upped it to $300. So I took the bait. I went ahead and opened the credit card. I booked my Airbnb that I'm going on with my kids, so the money's already sitting aside for that, and I saved that money by doing what you see me doing today. So last year I saved up $15,000 for my personal care, my self-care, and part of that allocation was to take some of that money and use it for a trip for me and my kids to go to an Airbnb at the beach. So I booked that, and I put down the deposit. It was over $600, so that was over the $500 required, and almost immediately they gave me $309 because it was over. It's also a cash reward card. I probably will never use it again. It's already paid off because the money was sitting there, but I couldn't resist $309 when I was already going to make that purchase. I had $1 rollover from last time, so that $1's in here. And then I have, let me just show you. I was collecting quarters in here, and our wash machine broke, and I had to go to the laundromat. So I used some of the quarters at the laundromat. So I basically cashed them out. My household paid me back the $40 that we used for the quarters. So $40 quarters cash out is in here. And then the last $20 from this 2025 challenge, I looked ahead, and I had we only need $87. I'll spoil it. We only need $87 to finish this challenge. So I went ahead and I took the 20 out so that I could put a full $100 bill in there. I am so excited. So excited. So let's jump into this. We will do this last, even though I already spoiled it for you. We will start with our 100 envelope challenge. And today I'm going to stuff 3 of these envelopes. So these little envelopes I made myself from things that I already had in my house. The boxes from Dollar Tree. These are envelopes that I made previously. I just cut them down so that the money can stick forward, but we're going to do 168. So this is the 100 envelope challenge that if you save 1 through 100, it would save you $5,050. But I am doubling it, so it's going to save me $10,100, but probably more than that because I don't stuff ones. So we round up. So we're going to do 164. So we're going to make that 165. And then 166, we're going to make 170. And then for 168, we're also going to do 170. So I just round up to the nearest 5. And so it will be a little bit more than $10,100. And I didn't quite do the math for that. I don't remember what it was the last time, or I don't even remember if I think last time I might have rounded to the nearest 10. So that will be the little surprise, but for the most part, yeah, we'll have over $10,000 when we're done with this challenge. So I mean, I'm beaming here because this is not like what you're seeing today is not how I started. And I know I say that often. I was responsible, but I wasn't always the greatest saver. So it is nice to make saving a priority. So one more and we will have finished another row. Let's go to this monthly challenge where I say this every time. I don't know where I got this from, but it's always linked in my description box. And one of these days I will put a post-it note in here so that I can remember. To finish off July, we need $110. So we will go ahead and finish off July. And it feels good to be finishing July in the month of April. So I'm just excited. This is one of those things. I was looking at Nita's channel, the Almost Organized Owl, and I had given her some advice about just sacrificing 150, 60, 75, and she mentioned that. And I want to just be honest with you guys. That's where I was. Like in the beginning, it was a lot of sacrificing. It was paying off debt, just like a lot of you. And it wasn't fun. You know, there were things that I wanted that I had to make a choice and be a big girl and not get them. But I am so glad that I made those sacrifices. I'm so glad that I set myself up to be in the position that I am right now. And it takes a while. So like I said, $20 was already in here. So that would, I only need 87 to finish off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more blocks. So that is $107 left to finish this off, and we are going to finish this right now. Oh, look at this. I am so excited. So I'm not going to count it. We're going to unstuff it all in December, but this should be $2,025. Thank you, Nita, for creating such a beautiful and fun challenge to help us all save. But I am finished. Look at this. Okay, so you guys know me. Once I finish one thing, and look, we still have $145, $46, $47, $48 I am going to move right along to the next save $2,025 in 2025. And this one is from Jan at the Country Girl. This was a freebie. I absolutely love this one too. The numbers are bigger, so I won't be able to color as many, but I want to get this started today with $148. And I figured out that I need to color the 65, the 51, and the 32. And I think I'm just going to go along with her color scheme. She has yellow lines. I don't know if you can see it. Pink, purple, and blue. So I will just make it easy on myself and do that. But I am ecstatic to start this challenge. So this one won't be my highest priority, but I will try to stuff this at least. I'm going to try to stuff it as much as I can. I do want to finish my 100 envelope challenge and that monthly challenge. So if it looks like because I'm a planner, if it looks like I won't be able to finish this one, this is the one that I'm willing to let stay unfinished for the year. And some of you have may already noticed that I had a spot for Jan's challenge, and so I will go ahead and add the $148 in here. And like the last challenge, I will not count this. So I am excited, guys. I know where the world is today and what I see going on, but I told you guys from the beginning that I'm just going to stick to my savings plan, because if something comes up and I need to use the money, then it's here. But if not, I will have it to use for what I want to use it for next year. I greatly appreciate you being here, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.